So I am using the ring for Supta Padangushthasana. It's in between the wall and my outer hip, so which it helps to keep it down as you lift your leg up. So it gives you the stability, the compactness, and also the downward extension to avoid all the mistakes that tend to happen in Supta Padangushthasana. So this is Supta Padangushthasana 1. Again, for Supta Padangushthasana 1, I am placing the ring between my groin and the wall and then lift the leg up. So it gives me the extension of the inner leg. So my inner leg is long and extended. I can also use the ring at the bottom of the knee. So I understand the role of the knee in Supta Padangushthasana 1, how it has to be compact and sucked in. And then release. I am using the ring in my sacrum for Supta Padangushthasana 3. So it's here. So and I keep in contact with that, which gives me the reference as I extend the leg fully and turn my torso. So because of the stability of the sacrum, my breath remains better, more even, and I have full access to the bottom of my torso. I am using the ring for Pavana Muktasana, same way as I had used in the twist. So it's in the back of the knee and the pit of my abdomen, and then as I bend the legs towards my torso, the whole buttock area, the back, lower back and the thigh opens, and my abdomen walls are completely released to the floor. So automatically my breath becomes deeper. I am going to use this ring on my pubic plate and between the wall, so to get the lift from the base of my torso in Baddha Konasana. So I keep that ring here, lift it slightly, which helps me to lift the torso up, elongate the spine and sit in Baddha Konasana. I am using this ring in between the wall and the knee for Upavishta Konasana. So it helps me to keep the inner knee down because the tendency is always to roll it out. So I place both the rings and I push them slightly down. So my knee is really facing the ceiling, and then I go forward. So my thighs are completely receding to the floor, and I feel the entire length of the leg from the heel to the thigh bone. I am going to use this ring in the base of my throat, so the throat becomes really quiet. So it's gently touching my throat, and I sit in Swastikasana and watch my breath. In this episode, we'll see how we can use the rings in some of the seated asanas. So Paschimottanasana, I'm keeping the ring on my thigh and armpit. So as you press it and release, you start getting more awareness of the side body, because the side extension is needed in forward bends. And then you look up. And then release. And then you can also use it so this gives me how to extend how to make the back concave and extend the neck, chin completely. So we are going to see how we can use the rings for Baddha Konasana. So the ring is all the way in the pit of my knee, and they're touching each other. Again, if you're taller, you can keep a block here so that you get more action. So this helps me to extend my inner thigh, my calf, and also gives me lift. Or helps me open my groins. So that is Baddha Konasana. I'm using the ring in the sacrum in Swastikasana. So when the ring is there, it supports my back and gives me the idea how I can lift the abdominal walls up to sit straighter and get a more stable asana. Then I can use that same position for Dandasana, Baddha Konasana. I've placed the ring in the back of my neck, and as I sit in Swastikasana, because of the sensitivity of the back of the neck, my throat becomes quiet, my thoughts recede, and brain becomes quiet. I become more aware of the breath and the quietness within.